opening out into the field of infinite potential and gathering in that pure potential into your ball, opening, gathering, open, gather, open, gather, open, and gather. Continue in your own time, relaxing, opening up more and more, and gathering in the formless energy into your ball, opening and gathering, 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 opening, gathering. Continue. Feel that ball of chi between your hands and see if you can feel that ball of chi inside your abdomen. Gathering the energy of the universe inside you, strengthening the physical body, harmonizing the energy body, balancing all your emotions and calming the mind. This simple, profound practice slow it down a little. Feel the subtle opening and gathering. Opening, gathering, 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 holding the ball of invisible, formless energy between your palms. And now, if there's a place in your body which has been calling to you for help, very gently, with great tenderness, bring this ball of chi up to that place or down, wherever it is. You can place your hands right in front of that place, as though you're holding that ball inside the place that's been calling to you for help. And do this practice with this place with great compassion, with the kind of loving kindness you would extend to a baby. And now open up the energy. Open up whatever's going on in this place out to the infinite. And gather that loving, empty presence back into the place. Opening into loving emptiness. And gathering that loving emptiness deep inside this place. Opening and gathering. Opening and gathering. Opening up into the universe and gathering back the source energy into this place. Opening, gathering, opening, gathering, opening, gathering, opening, gathering, opening, gathering, opening, gathering, opening, gathering. Open up into the love and gather that love deep inside. Open, gather, 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 holding the ball of loving presence. Feel into the place. And if there's a message you'd like to give this part of your body, silently whisper it to this place. And then listen without effort, just being alert. Sometimes parts of our body want to speak to us. We need to make the space to listen. Our bodies want to heal. That's their natural inclination, to heal. And perhaps your body, this part of your body's got some information, some guidance. Sometimes the message is very subtle, just a whisper. And sometimes it comes later, when you least expect it. So whatever your experience is right now, accept it wholeheartedly. Now bring the ball of energy down to your belly and bring your hands one on top of the other over your navel. Feel, imagine, sense that ball of chi right in the center of the abdomen. Connecting with your dantian. Good morning, everybody. It's wonderful to see your shiny faces. It's been a while. So, well, first of all, I want to welcome my very dear friend Martine, who's in my house right now recovering from a broken shoulder, and she's in the living room listening on the phone. And I want to take this opportunity because certainly when we were doing that, I was thinking of Martine's shoulder and working on that. And I want to take this opportunity for us to all think about who in our life needs healing right now, so that we can bring them into this beautiful circle of love that we've already created. So just take a moment And if there's anybody coming to you that you know or intuit needs help right now, any of your beloveds, people in your community, and people you don't know, if there are situations in the world that have caught your attention and you've been feeling sad, feeling grief, deep grief about what's happening to these people, let's bring all of them in, all the individuals that we know and all those that we care about. We've heard of the suffering and we want to help. So imagine that we're creating a beautiful circle with all those who are online right now. A big energetic circle. And we bring all these people, all these beings of light, see them as beings of light coming into our circle. Our circle of love can hold an infinite number of these beings. So let them crowd in. Our circle will naturally expand out. And feel around us another circle of light beings. All the awakened ones. Those who are in form, currently living on the planet, and those who are in formlessness. All these ones who know there is no such thing as separation. All these beings of love surrounding us and supporting us. And then feeling into the power beneath us, the power of the earth, all of nature, all the life forms, all the creatures. Such an abundance of life. And feeling into that life force beneath us. And particularly connecting with the energy of mountain. Mount Shafta, Mount Tamalpais, and any mountains that have special meaning for you. Connecting with their steadiness. With their silence. With their power. To be present. To be. Feel that steady energy, grounded energy in your feet. In your lower legs. your knees, your thighs. Feel the entire pelvic area steady. The centeredness of your belly. And feel the power of life in your chest. Coming up into your head, quiet. Becoming aware of the vast space above your head, expanding. Merging with the source. Bringing your focus back into your head. Bringing pure potential into your brain. Bringing your focus down to the center of your chest, into your heart. A place where the illusion of separation, the separate self, tends to abide. Feeling that oneness energy now in your heart. One with everything and nothing, with all forms and with the formlessness that they emerge out of. Bringing your focus down to your belly now. And feeling the strength. The strength of mountain energy in your belly, anchoring you into the planet. Feel that strength all down your legs, into your feet. Feeling your entire energy body now. Imagine your entire energy body expanding in all directions, opening, down and up, in front and behind, to the left and to the right, expanding out in all directions, filling the entire universe. And then gathering back, using your mind, coming back inside, feeling the body simply as sensation, the sensation of vibration. And then opening again in all directions, doing Lachi on your body with your mind, opening out, expanding to fill the entirety. And then gathering back inside. Noticing that your experience of your body with your eyes closed, without using memory, is simply a cluster of vibrations, borderless cluster of vibrations. Can you find a boundary between the vibrations and the empty, loving space around? Feeling yourself open as empty, loving space. And at the same time, feeling that steadiness. The steadiness in the area of vibrations that we call belly. Feel that quiet, steady energy, grounding you. So I want to read you a piece out of a really beautiful little book. It cost about $8. The book is The Man Who Tapped the Secrets of the Universe, Glenn Clark. The Man Who Tapped the Secrets of the Universe. My friend Penny turned me on to this book, which talks about Walter Russell, really an extraordinary human being who achieved so much in his life. He was an artist, he was a sculptor. He every area of the arts or any kind of work that he attempted, he became really like a genius in those areas. And so this little book is about him, but it also quotes him, and I wanted to read you something because he really did tap into the secrets of the universe. And Penny said to me when she gave me the book, you're going to love this. It's so about Qigong, and it is. And one of the things he says, which I feel is so critical for us to really understand, and more than understand, really embody, that which man calls matter or substance has no existence whatsoever. So-called matter is but waves of the motion of light, electrically divided into opposite pairs, then electrically conditioned and patterned into what we call various substances of matter. Briefly put, matter is but the motion of light, and motion is not substance. It only appears to be. Take motion away, and there would not even be the appearance of substance. I love that. Very clear. So I wanted to make a distinction in our class today between solidity and steadiness, because as you may be appreciating, there is a difference. So while at the it's a little, feels a little paradoxical perhaps, but it's both really important that we begin to not only conceptually understand that we're not solid, we're not made of matter, but we energetically feel that and we embody it in our daily lives. So it's not just when we're doing Qigong that we go, oh my gosh, I feel so less dense and more and lighter and lighter and lighter. But we want to carry that into our daily lives because we are beacons. We are literally beacons, and we are transmitting all the time to each other. And as you know, is so apparent, we're going through such a challenging time now, and there's such an opportunity for this truly enormous transformation of consciousness on this planet, going to a whole nother level. And it was predicted by the Mayan and many other cultures too, that this new kind of human being would emerge at this time. And we have been so privileged, those of us who've been introduced to particularly this form of Qigong, which is so incredibly powerful. And we've been given the tools to really do this work. And I feel that comes with a responsibility to radiate our understanding, our embodied understanding into the world at this time and really create harmony and bring peace to the world through our presence. through our intention. And so it's really important that we understand that we're not solid, and we've been doing that with this practice ongoingly. And my experience with Shasta, when I went up there a few weeks ago, after feeling really quite called by that mountain. I didn't know what it was about, but I kept thinking, I've got to get to Shasta. I've got to get to Shasta. And then I was invited to teach for a week at a silent retreat in Ashland. And I thought, great, I'll drive to Shasta and then on to Ashland. That's what I did. And as I approached Shasta, you know, you could see her in the distance on this very straight road. I went round a corner and there she was. I burst into tears. I got so much feeling inside of me, and I thought, wow, something's really going on. And as she got closer and closer, as I got closer and closer, I could feel the power of this mountain. She's just so, it's so palpable. And I arrived, and I'd been driving for hours, and so I settled in for the night. And the next morning I got up really early and went up onto the mountain and found a place where I could sit under a tree in the shade and just be with the mountain. And her presence is just so so strong. Just while I was driving and staying there, I could feel this mountain. But once I sat under the tree and focused, it just came immediately. The information came through that what we were being offered was this connection to the center of the earth through the mountain. And that most people, when they go to visit a mountain, they're very focused on the tip. You know, and if you go to Shasta, into the town, there's little shops with angels, and it's all about ascension. It's all about going up and into the formlessness. And what I was being given was that what we needed to do right now, and the power of the mountain, is to take us down. And so the tip of the mountain, which shows above the earth, is like the tip of an iceberg. And the bulk of the mountain is invisible. It's within the earth, but that's the power. And it goes all the way down to the center of the earth. And all we have to do is connect with mountain energy. And of course, it doesn't need to be Mount Shasta. That's what it was for me. But all mountains have this capacity to transmit this energy, and they are offering it now. This is how the earth, in this particular form, wants to help us. And we've so lost in recent centuries, except for the indigenous people, of course, but many of us have lost that connection to the earth and to the inter-support that we can give the earth and the earth can give us. And so this is a huge opportunity, certainly for me, to make a really personal connection with a life form on the planet, which is offering her assistance. So while we really want to understand and embody the lack of solidity, really feeling into the field that we are. We are the field of awareness, this loving awareness. And at the same time, we want to feel that deep connection to the planet, to the core of the earth, to the incredible concentration of power and energy and love, unconditional love. Mother Earth is always giving to us. She's the essence of unconditional love. So we want to connect to that. We want to give her our love, serve her in any way that it becomes apparent that we can in our lives. And you don't even have to really search. It'll come to you. There'll be opportunities for you to give back. And this is a chance for us to really connect and receive the power to make a difference. So I wanted to talk about the experience with Mount Shasta, and then I wanted to show you something. This is a crystal that I bought actually at Mount Shasta 20 years ago when I was last there. And when I was there this time, I found that they were selling these lights that you put underneath the crystal. And so I bought one of them. And here we go. I'm going to show you this crystal. And what's really extraordinary about it is that I can see how it's looking to all of you, but it's not like that in the room. The crystal even looks like Shasta to me, the tip. Whoops. Somebody just, Stephanie, I don't quite know what happened here. I think someone has, Rosemary was seeing your screen. Could you get yourself out of that, please? Rosemary? Well done, Stephanie. Thank you, sweetheart. Okay, so here we have the light. So as we do our practice today, I'm so sorry those of you who are on the phone or not able to see this, because it really is quite stunning. As we do our practice today, we will of course be working with the light, seeing our bodies as transparent, and in that way connecting with the formlessness. So I think we will go straight into practice after this lead-in. And so those who would like to do some physical practice, you're very welcome to stand up, of course. And those who would rather just stay lying down or sitting, absolutely fine. Visualization really works. As I discovered when I first came to this practice and was so, honestly, just so out of it that I couldn't stand. And I know that's the case for many of you, well, for some of you, and it's fine. I really began to heal without doing any physical practice at all. Visualization is the key. In fact, it used to be a secret until Dr. Pang really started talking about it, and then some other Qigong masters did too. So focus on the visualizations, whether you're standing or sitting or lying down. And we will do some practice together. We will use the gift that we're being offered from Mountain as part of our practice. And we will also be very much concentrating on feeling, not just understanding, but actually feeling and sensing ourselves as not solid, not dense. So we feel lighter and lighter as we go through the practice. Okay, sweeties. Time to stand for those of us who are going to. Make sure the mic's going to be picking me up. So gently closing your eyes and bringing awareness inside. Just noticing what's going on. Thoughts, feelings, sensations, perception of hearing. Just accepting it all just exactly as it is. When we do that, we immediately feel more relaxed. And if there's any place in the body where the sensations are more intense, very gently coming into that place and being with it, just simply being with it without any effort to change it. Breathing into it. Breathing into it. And then noticing any part of the body being experienced as a cluster of sensations, any part that feels really comfortable. Just notice. So often we just accept when we feel good. But now consciously bring your attention to any place in the body that feels comfortable. And feel yourself opening up from that place. Opening up energetically. At the same time, feeling that wonderful sense of connection down into the earth, to the center. Feel your feet connecting with the center of the earth. As though your feet are drinking in that loving, grounded energy, slurping it up, as though your feet are a straw in a milkshake. 2 straws, drawing up that loving, grounded energy up through your legs, into your pelvis and into your belly. Open and anchored into the earth. And we'll begin with a couple of squats. So, if you can put your feet together, That's ideal. But if not, if it feels unsteady or you just would prefer to keep your feet apart, that's absolutely fine. Still feeling that groundedness. Feel the top of your head as though it's touching the sky, reaching up and touching the sky. And that creates a little internal stretch throughout your spine. Be aware of spaciousness in your spine. And the first squat we're going to do will be a micro squat, just a couple of inches down. So for those who haven't done squats before, you might want to keep your eyes open and just make sure that your knees don't go in front of your toes. And it helps to keep your weight on your heels. Beginning the micro squat, squatting down, pushing the tailbone forward, tucking it underneath you. And feel the opening in your lower back. Then lifting from the crown of the head, coming up, touching the sky, and relaxing. And squatting down, maybe a little bit further. Tailbone going forward. Feel the opening up in your lower back, the gate of life in your lower back opening up. And still scooping the tailbone forward as you're lifted up from the crown of the head, up into the sky. And squatting down, going down through the layers of energy of the earth to the center. Scooping the tailbone, scooping the energy from the center of the earth up your legs into your belly. And squatting down, tailbone shifting forward. Connect with the center of the earth and scoop that energy, that loving life force up your legs. As you come up, feel your belly, and relax. Squatting down. Scooping and lifting up. Relaxing. Squatting down. Scooping and lifting up. Relaxing. Squatting down. Scooping, lifting up. And relaxing. Squatting down, down, down the center of the earth. Scooping that energy, strong energy, up your feet, legs, into belly. Feel the presence of that grounded energy in the center of your abdomen. Squatting down into the silence lifting and scooping up. Feel the silence in your belly. Squatting down. Scooping, lifting up. Relaxing. Squatting down into the power of life at the center of the earth. Scooping the power of life up the feet, up the legs, into the belly, filling the belly with the power of life. Lifting the hands up the sides of the body to the level of the waist. Turn the palms to face forwards. Visualize in front of you an ocean of this powerful transformative energy, the formless energy of the universe, source energy, always available. And bring your arms forward, embracing it with your energy arms. Imagine your hands, your energy hands are out in the horizon, holding this boundless, abundant, powerful energy of awakening, energy of healing, the energy of wholeness. And then gather it in. Bring your hands slowly towards your navel. Feel you're absorbing. You're absorbing the power of life into your dantian. As you bring your hands over your navel, anchoring this energy, this pure life force, pure love. Love meaning the absence of otherness, no separation. This oneness energy being absorbed now into your center. Allowing your hands to fall gently to your sides and opening up your feet to shoulder width. Preparing to do spinal bone marrow. Yes, spinal bone marrow. Now again, feel the connection from your feet all the way down into the center of the earth. You're energetically connected. Now we're very slowly going to rotate to the left and imagine a spiral of this energy coming from the center of the earth up through the layers of the earth and into your feet, and then spiraling as you continue to rotate to the left up through your ankles, your lower legs, your knees, your thighs, spiraling through the pelvis, the abdomen, through the chest, and up the very top of the spine into the brain. Now feel the connection between the center of the earth and the center of your brain. And then release the effort, circling forwards. The energy flowing down from your brain, down through your spine, down through your legs, feet, down through the earth to the center. And again to the left, rotating slowly, consciously spiraling up the energy from the center of the earth, this loving, unconditionally loving life force, coming up into your feet, spiraling up your legs, into your pelvis, abdomen, chest, and up into your head, into your brain. The center of the brain, the center of the earth, connected. Loving life force now, that energy infusing all your brain cells and releasing the effort as you unwind the body, the spine, and the energy flows down, down through the body, down the legs, and into the earth, coming forward and pausing. And now spiraling slowly to the right, bringing the energy up from the center of the earth into the feet, spiraling up through the ankles, lower legs, knees, thighs, pelvis, abdomen, spiraling through the chest, and into the head, into the brain. Center of the brain and the center of the earth connected. And releasing and unwinding the energy flowing from the brain down through the body, the legs, into the earth, down to the center. And spiraling, bringing up the power of life through the planet, into the feet, the power of life spiraling up the legs, into the pelvis, into the abdomen, the chest, into the brain. And releasing, rotating forwards and unwinding. The energy moving down through the body, through the legs, feet down, down, down to the center. Just feel your entire energy body now. The power of life filling your entire energy body. And in this open, grounded state of being, feel into your heart. Put your hands up in front of your chest, holding the energy ball inside your chest, in your heart. your energy heart, filling the center of the chest, encompassing the physical heart. And feel into the energy. For your deep desire, your deep longing to release all the old patterns that have held you back in the past from expressing the fullness of your being. Whatever those patterns are, whether you're conscious of them or not, simply set your intention to fully let go, to fully dissolve this old programming. Now visualize bright, dazzling light, like you saw when you were looking at the crystal. Brilliant light in the center of your chest. And in this light, imagine yourself. Bring up an image of yourself in the dazzling light. Happy. You are radiantly happy. Radiantly healthy. The vitality is dazzling, is palpable. And a great sense of peace. Feel into this image of yourself. Feeling that energy of mountain in this image. This silent, peaceful energy. Seeing yourself as a beacon of loving light in the center of your heart. And now use your hands, your energy hands, and your mind to open up. Open up this beacon of light. Expand the light beyond your chest. Keep opening your hands and expanding the light out in all directions. Include behind you, especially behind you. Keep expanding the light out. Opening out into the horizon, all around you, and beyond the horizon, into the infinite. And then gather the light from the horizon back, the infinite coming back, drawing back the light deep inside the chest, into the energy heart, and into that image of yourself, this dazzling, radiant being, full of joy, full of vitality, standing, grounded in the planet, and feeling into the peace, the inner peace that is vibrating in this being. And then opening again, opening out the peace in this being in your heart that is you. Opening out into the world offering this peace to all beings, all life forms, out into the horizon and beyond, into the light of the source of the entire universe, and draw that light, bring that light back, inside, into the image, the visualization of yourself, happy, healthy, completely fulfilled, being yourself beyond personality, being the essence of who you are, radiant, fully expressing. Feel, imagine, sense yourself as this beacon of loving light, offering the peace that passes all understanding, offering this peace to all beings, to the planet, to the universe. Bring your hands up now in front of your head, placing this ball of dazzling light into your brain. Imagine your brain filled with radiant light. And see in the middle of this radiant light, this image of yourself, this joyful image, the vitality, the life force just vibrating. Feeling the deep peace. And feeling this peace infusing your porous brain cells, lighting up your porous brain cells with the information from this image. The old neural pathways that do not correspond with this image melting away. And new neural pathways being created. Neurons firing and wiring together in new patterns, expressing joy and vital health, lots of energy, creativity, a new expression of your essential being being laid down now in the patterns in your brain. All your brain cells are celebrating as they come into harmony with each other, letting go of the old, of any suffering from the past, from disharmony. All that simply dissolving effortlessly as these new patterns take form And now open up the energy of these patterns, sharing them with all our beloveds, including all those we brought into our circle, offering them this healing. All our personal friends and those we don't know who need this healing, now receiving it as we radiate it out throughout the whole world and beyond the planet into the universe. And then feeling the response of the universe, what we give out comes back. Drawing back the energy, the light from source, back into the world, back into all our friends in our circle, and back into our own energy heads, into the brain. And opening up again, sharing this harmony with all beings, all life forms. Gathering back the light of the universe into all our brain cells, feeling the celebration as they come into harmony. And then drawing the light down from the head, through the throat. Imagine the thyroid being lit up and harmonized. And the thymus, bringing the light into the heart, into the lungs, bringing this healing into the liver, gallbladder, and spleen, into the adrenals, on top of the kidneys, and into the kidneys, into the stomach, pancreas, intestines and colon, into the energy reproductive organs, into the bladder, pouring the light down inside the legs, into the feet, down the arms, into the hands. Grounded in the earth and open to all possibilities of awakening and healing. Allowing your energy arms to float up in front of you to the level of the shoulders. Relax. Feel your energy arms floating in this ocean of loving awareness, this presence, empty. And then rotating slowly to the left, drawing the energy up from the center of the earth, up the legs, up through the body, coming up the spine, into the brain, connecting the center of the earth with the center of the brain. And then releasing the effort, the energy flows down through the spine, down the legs, into the feet. Now on the other side, up from the center of the earth, through the legs, spiraling up through the body, up the spine, into the brain. And then relax and unwind forwards, the energy flowing naturally, free flow, down the spine, down the legs, to the center of the earth, coming forward and resting. And when we'll do this to the left now for a while, and we'll chant Haola. Haola, meaning all is ultimately well. And on the relative level, it's getting better because we're connecting with the source and remembering our true nature. To the left. Haola. 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 Going around to the right. Haola. 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 Coming forward, relaxing, shoulders softening, floating, the energy arms in the loving field all around. And lifting the energy arms up above the head, connecting with the infinite, with the source energy. Visualize it as radiant light. Imagine you're holding a beam of this radiant light in your energy hands, and you draw it down, sparkling light coming in through the top of the head, into the brain, hands in front of your face, pouring this light down through the brain, into the eyes, the ears, the nose, the mouth, inside the throat, into the shoulders, pouring it into the upper torso, illuminating it, filling up the lower torso with light, pouring this radiance down through the legs, into the feet, down to the center of the earth. Bringing hands up to the waist, thumb at the back, opening up the feet a little more, and preparing for squats. For hip rotations. The weight is on the heels. Feel the crown of the head lifting. Nice internal stretch, spaciousness throughout the spine. And then squatting down to a comfortable position, as though you're sitting on a cheese stool. Move the tailbone forward, and then circle it around to the left, around to the back, around to the right, and forward again. Continue to make smooth, even circles. And feel inside the sensations of opening in the lower spine. The sensations of the organs in the belly being given a little massage with the movement. Pausing and rotating the other way. Keeping the attention inside, being with the sensations, the movement of energy. Feeling the whole pelvic area as energy, not matter, becoming more wave than particle. And now using the extraordinary capacity we have of visualization, visualize this circle becoming a spiral and spiral down, spiraling down through the legs, through the feet, down through the energy bedrock of the earth, spiraling down to the center of the planet, to the core of Mother Earth. Pausing the rotation and rotating the other way. Going to the top of the spiral, imagine it's issuing out of your kidneys. Visualizing the spiral from the kidneys all the way down to the center of the earth. And now with our intention and with the help of the awakened ones supporting us, and on behalf of all those that we brought in who need help, and of course on behalf of each other and ourselves, we release down the spiral from our kidneys any energy from shock and trauma that has occurred in our own lifetime. And we include the energy of shock and trauma we inherited from our ancestors, or that we have taken on from the collective. Imagining all this disharmony sliding down the spiral, through the legs, sliding down with ease and grace, smoothly sliding down the spiral in the feet, down through the layers of the earth, effortlessly and gracefully sliding all the way to the center of the planet, into the fire, the brilliant light that's burning at the center. And imagine all this disharmony sliding right into the fire and being consumed, transforming into light, transforming these old patterns back to their natural state, pure essence. Seeing the light in the fire, the pure essence of energy. Pausing the rotation and rotating the other way, connecting deeply with this light, source energy, spiraling in the fire, in the source energy, in the power of life, and spiraling it up, drawing it up with the movement and with the visualization, with your intention, strong intention, bringing up the light, bringing up the love, bringing up the power of life through the bedrock, the energy bedrock, coming up into the topsoil, into the energy topsoil, into all the little creatures living in the energy topsoil. Imagine the little bacteria, little organisms, little worms, all filling with light, with source energy, regenerating the earth's energy in the soil, healing our topsoil, spiraling this energy around. Imagine it's spiraling around now in the oceans. This light gathering in the oceans and spiraling, spreading the power of life, unconditional love throughout the oceans, into all the pollution, radiation, toxins, whatever is out of harmony, receiving the light effortlessly with grace and transforming back to its essence, pure light, pure love. Imagine the oceans filled, radiant with light. The coral reefs growing back, the fish flourishing, the whales, the dolphins, the seals, all creatures in the oceans flourishing, spiraling this light around the whole planet. Imagine this light spiraling into the mountains, into any areas of the mountains where there's been fracking and mining, bringing the light deep into these damaged areas, energetically harmonizing the energy, bringing in the love, bringing in our love, feeling our appreciation, our great gratitude for the gift we've received today from Mountain, and offering our love, our compassion, gathering the light now into our circle, into each other, into all the beings in our circle. Imagine them all lighting up, beacons of light, harmonized, whole, circling around our own energy field, into our own energy field, gathering in, making the circles a little smaller and smaller, gathering into the belly, gathering into the center of the belly, coming into stillness, into the silence, the palpable silence of Mountain. Knees bent, spine long, spacious, crown of head lifted. Move tailbone forward, sending that silence up the spine and into the energy brain, lighting it up. Tailbone scooping back and up behind you, sending the silence as light, illuminating your spine, illuminating your brain. Forward and up, back and up, forward, up, back, up, forward, up, back, up, forward. Light up your spine and brain. Back, lighting up spine and brain. Tailbone down into neutral. Travel up your spine with your mind to the crown of the head and lift, straightening. Bringing feet together. Allowing hands to fall to the sides. Lifting your hands up 45 degrees. Hands are at about the level of the waist. And feel yourself now as mountain. Feel yourself as a pyramid. So you're opening as mountain in front and behind as much as to the sides. Not solid. Pure energy. So steady. Feel your feet merging down into the earth, connecting the center of the soles of the feet with the center of the earth. Those gates and the soles of your feet wide open and receiving that silent, grounded energy up your legs, into your belly, into your heart, into your head. Your whole body merged with mountain. Erect the palms, pulling back on the fingers. Feeling the center of the hands, the human gates. The connection between your heart and the human gates. Deep down into the earth. And bringing your shoulder blades together behind you, gathering the energy from the center of the earth up through the center of the palms, up the arms, into the heart. And feel your heart opening and push out with your palms, opening up the shoulder blades and sending the love in your heart, the gratitude down to the center of the earth. Gathering in and expanding out. Shoulder blades together, push out with the palms. Draw in the love and offer the love. In and out. In and out. In and out. Howla. 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 howla, howla, howla. Holding it and feeling, just noticing. Feeling yourself as mountain. And now doing the practice as the universal human being, merged with mountain on behalf of all of humanity, opening up the heart and gratitude pouring forth down into the earth, offering appreciation for our lives, for the life of humanity, offering it to all the life forms of the planet, sending that appreciation deep, deep down into the very core of Mother Earth, and drawing up the unconditional love of the earth up through the universal human being into the one heart of humanity, opening up the one heart of humanity, the true meaning of love, shared being. Imagining all sense of separation, of being separate selves, dissolving. And feeling and embodying our shared being. Knowing ourselves as so much more than personality. Knowing that consciousness is not born, does not die. That great fear being lifted off all of humanity. And all of humanity pouring out love and appreciation to the earth and to each other, to all beings. Imagine this world as we create it, doing the movement with the chanting on behalf of all of humanity. Howla, 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 howla. Turning the palms to face forwards, bringing elbows into the sides, palms coming forward, gathering a ball of powerful, loving emptiness. Opening out, opening arms, hands, keeping elbows in, hands out as far as you can go, into the infinite. And gathering in. Sense that ball inside your belly, between your hands and inside your belly. Opening out to all there is in form and formlessness, to the source of all creation, and gather in the power of creative force, the source inside you, opening out and gathering in. Opening, gathering, and holding the ball of transformation in your hands. And begin to massage it, rotating your hands. Massaging this ball, keeping your hands in the same place, but imagine this ball now becomes elongated and extends down and up through your body, down your legs, into your feet and up through your shoulders and head. So you're rotating this ball now around your entire body, your energy body, being transformed back to source. Now continue to expand the energy. rotating this ball of transformation around the planet. Everything receiving inside. Being transformed back to source. Continue to expand, rotating the ball throughout the universe. And now continue to come back with your mind, gathering the energy of the universe, the creative energy of the universe into the planet. And then back into yourself as the universal human being. Including all those we brought in. Including all human beings. Continue to rotate, condensing the ball down into a bright ball of light in the center of your dantian. Bring your hands together over your navel. Keeping your hands on your navel, moving very slowly, very small movement in circles, one way. Rotating that ball inside you. Keep your mind's attention on the rotating ball. Imagine it's filled with light. The light of the crystal, not solid, pure energy, steady and grounded in the core of your being, rotating. And the other way, circling, spiraling that ball of brilliant light inside you. And then coming to stillness. Allowing your hands to fall gently to the sides and feeling your wide open heart. And we bow. We bow in gratitude for our lives, for this practice, for all the wisdom traditions, to all the teachers we offer our gratitude, to each other, to ourselves for showing up so fully. May our practice today and every day be for the highest good of all life, everywhere. Allah. Let's take a moment to sit. Just allow this energy to integrate. Thank you so much, everyone, each and every one of you, for your dedicated practice. It's so wonderful to be with you like this. Until the next time, I love you. Goodbye for now.